Look in the mirror, scream self-love. Look in the mirror, scream self-love. Self-love kill your demons. Self-love heal your heart. Self-love give you confidence. The confidence that you need. It kill you all your insecurities. Self-love.
All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? My name is Dr. Tuepenz. Hey, hold on. I can't talk over everybody, so I'm gonna need y'all to try to be quiet a little bit, okay? Hold your thoughts. We're gonna have a time for y'all to talk. I'm gonna get some feedback from y'all, but right now, I kind of need to be able to talk so we can get through the presentation, okay? After this, we're gonna go to the court with Coach Sam and the Kings. We're gonna do some basketball stuff, all right? All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. All right. I'll let y'all get it out. Okay, everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody good? Excellent. So today, this presentation is titled Reading with Brother Malcolm. And a little bit about myself. I am an author. Right now, I am putting out these books. This is 21 Things I Learned from Malcolm. This is a book about basically the things I learned from Malcolm X outside of his religious beliefs. And this is a book everybody's reading. Now, this is the rough cut copy of this. Is like the first draft of the book everybody's reading. And I'll let y'all pass this around and y'all can kind of look at it. But this is a book for kids. It has coloring pages in it, and it also has sight words and stuff like that for y'all to look at. But the reason I kind of got into these books and wrote these books, my daughter wrote all in that. She went crazy in it. Yeah, she went crazy. But y'all can do that too. You know what I mean? That's kind of what it's for. Y'all like to draw in books and stuff anyway. They don't supposed to be written in. So that's the perfect book. I'll bring some back. I don't have a lot, but I'll bring some back. As a matter of fact, I got some. So I'm gonna ask some questions, and whoever answers the questions will be able to get a book. Okay? Wait. Let me answer the questions. So the reason I wrote this, the reason I got into writing books, Malcolm X. When you talk about Malcolm X and everybody thinks about Malcolm X, they always think about the rebel, this hard guy. But Malcolm X is really about reading. So today we're gonna learn a little bit about reading with Brother Malcolm. So what is reading? Reading is number one. It's important. It's very important to be able to read. If you can't read, you're not going to be able to find what you need. Reading is fun. And more importantly, after that, reading is exciting. Whenever you read something, it opens your mind up to a different world that you never knew existed before. That's kind of what words are. Remember, every word is a thought, and every thought turns into an action. So before you do something, before I move my arm, before you get out of bed, before you put your shirt on, you think about it first. These are words turned into thoughts, basically. Is everybody with me? I don't want to confuse y'all. All right. Next slide. So now we're going to define what reading. So this is the process of looking at and understanding written or printed language. Being able to look at that, Russell's leading room, if you're reading Spanish, any type of different language. This is a quote from Malcolm X about reading. He says, "My alma mater was books, a good library." And this is kind of when he was in prison. I always say, eventually you're going to have to learn how to read. You're going to have to become an efficient reader. You're going to have to get good at reading. You can do it here, right now, while you're young. And, Malcolm X had to do it in prison. You don't want to do it there. Right. So, yeah. Now, the benefits of reading. So, it improves your vocabulary. Vocabulary is a list or collection of words defined or explained. If my son was here, I'm sure Sam can attest to this. I'm a king roaster. I got good at roasting people by reading the dictionary. You understand what I'm saying? So, because I know a lot of words, so you can't really talk about me. So, also improves your imagination. Your imagination is the ability to form a picture in the mind's eye of something that doesn't exist. So, to be able to create something, to think creatively, you have to use your imagination to be able to get yourself out of problems and handle situations. It goes to my third point. It improves your critical thinking. This is probably the most important part about reading. All of this goes together through your vocabulary, being able to improve your imagination, to think critically. Now you have the ability to evaluate information and be aware of biases, assumptions, including your own. And I'll make sure I touch on some of these words. So having the ability to evaluate information, that's being able to look at something and say, okay, this is fire. This is hot. You're evaluating it. Word, hot. You touch that fire, pain. You understand what I mean? A bias. Does anybody know what a bias is? Great, I'm going to tell you. Bias is kind of your opinion. So you may say, my mother said don't touch that fire, it's hot. but I want to touch it because it looks cool. It looks like it's got lights, it's flickering. I want to touch the fire, but it's still hot though. That's your bias. So you have to be aware of your own opinions towards something and don't let that be the reason that you do something or don't do something that you're supposed to do. Does that make sense to everyone? Yes. Excellent. So, what is your favorite book? Dang, y'all went up quick. We're going to start right here, go down the row. Okay, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, what's yours? Who? Fuzzy, okay. Okay. Are we come back to you? Wimpy Kid? What was that? Okay. What's about you? Okay, I like that book. Okay. Well, no, you got yours? Okay. What's up? Okay, Crossover. What about you? I thought you had your hand up. What about you? Okay. Okay. Anybody? Star Wars. Okay. Okay. Okay, I heard of that one. Okay. 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 All right. All right then. Last one. Okay, I'm glad y'all like reading. That's good. My favorite book, number one book for me, is the Bible and Napoleon Hill's Think Rich, Grow Rich. I mean, those two books changed my life. That was my favorite book. So this is when we look at this is Malcolm X. I'm sorry. So this is Malcolm X. I just kind of made this design, did something, try to make it look cool. But the struggles of African Americans during slavery. Now I'm aware that everyone in here isn't an African American or isn't black. But when you look at the levels of people who can read and literacy, black people were kind of down there a little bit, but that's fine because y'all can be the ones to help pick the black people back up by learning how to read now. And this is just for everybody. Being illiterate is probably one of I would say, the biggest travesties you could have in America. The reason for is because the slaves, there were people in America at one point, you would get punished for learning how to read. Reading and writing is very important. Slaves were punished. And they did this through slave codes or things called black codes. And that's because the people knew the power of reading and writing. So that's why it's important that, we take advantage of the ability to be able to get access to all these books and be able to learn how to read and write to better ourselves as people. And then I have this is a quick little video. Hopefully this plays because it was tripping yesterday. Okay. Hold up real quick. Let me pause it. This is from the movie Brother Future. Has anybody seen Brother Future? You know why I seen Brother Future? Y'all seen Brother Future? Y'all seen it? Okay. Well, this is from the movie Brother Future. This is a clip, and this is kind of how it was in slavery. In this clip, I want y'all to pay real close attention and listen to what they're saying, okay?
I can help you. Be punished if we get caught. I ain't worried about Cooper. Anyway, it's he and the other slave owners that should be punished.
Y'all heard what he said? He said we could get punished if we get caught. That means beat. In these days, you get caught reading and you're a slave and you're black, they're going to beat you. They'll beat you. Yeah. Listen, that's what they say, All right. So reading, this is what we want to work or focus on. We're trying to improve our reading skills. I'm 39 years old and I still read to improve my reading skills because it's always still more you can learn. You never want to stop learning. Reading is an essential skill. It's an essential skill that pays the bills. You understand what I mean? If you want to get out and have a job, how are you going to do the job if you can't read? If you want to have your own business, have your own company, how can you do that and you can't read or write well? That just doesn't make sense. So also, reading is a universal right for all. It's a right. You all have the right to learn how to read and write. Take advantage of it. I mean, they all had that saying, you want to hide something from someone, put it in a book, from somebody who doesn't have that kind of intellect to look in the book to find the clue. It's money in books, It's an important practice. It's important to practice because if you stop reading, a lot of people, I forgot what I feel like it said the average person in America is like at a 6th grade level on reading. It's because they stop reading. Never stop reading. Always keep your mind going with those new words and ideas. So let me ask 3 people. What would you do if someone stopped you from reading? So who said ooh? I need 3 people. I'm only gonna call 3. So go ahead, one.
I will keep reading because reading help you learn and help you get to college.
I'm gonna get her with the blue glass. She look kind of eager. Go ahead. Okay. What about you?
I'll keep reading because reading help you lots of things.
Absolutely. That's what I would do. Yeah, somebody tried to stop me from reading. We had to just, you know what I mean, to get down with them. Anyway, does anyone know what phonics? Are y'all studying phonics and stuff? Okay. So phonics and comprehension. This is I can get deep on this, but I know y'all kind of young, so I'm not going to go that deep and do a whole English lesson. But phonics, PH, P and H make. That's what phonics is. Taking 2 letters and making them make a sound. The, TH, this makes the. So that's phonics. Phonics is the relationship between sounds and letters. Sounds and letters. Remember, that makes PH is the sound, PH is the letters. Sounds and letters. Reading comprehension is the ability to understand what you're reading. So if you're reading something, how can you read something if you don't understand what you're reading? You're just basically just looking at it, kind of daydreaming, trying to figure out what you know, basically using your imagination. But it won't help you if it's something that, you know, requires you to know what you're reading. Phonics help you comprehend what you read. So being able to understand that is PH, it's going to help you get through certain different, reading lessons. Like science, they may have something like photosynthesis and all these big words. A lot of phonics is going to help you comprehend what you're reading so you understand it, so you can take what you read and apply it to your regular life. So reading makes your brain stronger. Yes, reading can make your brain stronger. The reason I say I write is because I can talk a lot, but I also talk a lot because I read a lot. I love reading. I probably read thousands and thousands of words, a week because of my job, which is my personal business. I do a little bit of resume writing, business plan writing, a lot of different forms of writing. So I have to read everything I write in order to get it to my clients so they pay me the money so I can pay my bills. So reading improves the brain function and cognitive abilities, helps your brain function better, makes your mind more clear, makes you can think quicker and make better decisions. It enhances the connectivity in your brain and improves your memory. So by being able to connect ideas together, it can help you remember things. So you remember lessons, you remember information so you can apply it quickly to your life without having to go to your phone or ask someone. Reading enhances your creativity and your imagination. Again, words create the worlds we live in. This wouldn't be a school if someone hadn't used that word school to describe the place where we go to learn. So that's kind of what this is talking about when it enhances your creativity and your imagination. It can help you improve your empathy and social skills. And this is very important for you all because you all are so young and you're still developing social skills. When you want to improve empathy, we're talking about understanding. So say one of y'all get mad at each other, right? And the empathy comes in when you say, well, I understand. Sometimes we get mad. So I'm not going to get mad back because when 2 people get mad together, that's 2 problems. How are we going to fix the problem? Somebody's going to have to take the other, turn the other cheek. Oh, I can come to you in a second. Somebody's going to turn the other cheek and have some empathy. And it also helps you with your social skills. I put that on there twice. But also reading expands your knowledge and it broadens your perspectives. So what that means is it expands your knowledge of what you already kind of knew and it broadens your perspective to give you a whole different things to look at in terms of words and things you can do with those words in your personal life. So how do you feel when you learn something new? Yeah, you had your hand up last time. Come on, how do you feel when you learn something new? I can tell you how I feel. When I learn something new, I get excited. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I learned that. Oh, yeah, you know what I mean? Y'all don't feel like that? How do you feel when you learn something new? You feel good? That's how you should feel. Absolutely. All right. I said, hold on, I got some more questions in a minute. My bad. Y'all active. Y'all active. So these are my final words. Reading is a valuable skill that can improve your vocabulary, imagination, and critical thinking. It is a tool for empowerment and enlightenment. It can empower you. Again, I use slavery as an example because these people knew that if these slaves knew how to read and write, they could communicate. Reading and writing is essential to communications. Communications can improve your situation, your living situation. What I always say, I almost push that again. Reading is fun, and it's an important way to say mentally engaged and curious. I know y'all ask a lot of questions, and that's good. It's always good to ask questions. You better ask questions, because if you stop questioning stuff, you're going to start accepting whatever, and then you're going to look up and you're not going to know how you got there. Trust me, I've seen it. And then also, the library is a great source for finding books. Libraries here at the school, in the neighborhood, even if your parents can't take you, stop by the library at the school and grab you some books. You know what I mean? So, and then the ability to read awoke inside of me some long dormant craving to be mentally alive. And that's Malcolm's quote about reading. So, questions. Who had a question first? He had his hand up. You. Can't use your name? What's your question?
So when you were talking about that writing stuff, if you was in school, you could tell the teacher.
Right, but it's also the more you read, the more you learn how to communicate, how to tell the teacher without causing a big disturbance of the rest of the classroom. Yes, ma'am. You can read one language? Oh, that's what's up. Okay. What you got?
So when you said about the reading part, when you said, what makes you feel that you learn a new thing,
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to say that I feel good because when our teacher help us learn new things, I feel happy.
Oh, that's good. You supposedly should feel happy when you learn something new. Definitely should. What you got? I'm coming to you next.
My brother is going to sit there.
Oh, is he? That's good. How old is he? Oh, that's good. Yeah. It's just because you're young don't mean you can't read at a certain level. Just like being responsible. You know, what it takes to be an adult is be responsible for yourself. And you don't have to wait till you're grown. You can start today if you want to. What you got? You said what? Absolutely. That's why I say it's my favorite book, though. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Okay. Dang. I thought I had a couple. So I got 4 books. Her. Oh, man. Well, you two. I told you to. Yeah. Her, I gotta her. We're gonna read. Her. Oh, I only got one left, y'all. Oh my God. I don't even know who to get it to. There's so many. Who should I get? I don't know. Y'all making me. I don't want to leave nobody out. I only got 4. Ask a question. Okay. Who was I talking about today in the presentation? Hey, she was first. I did see. Yeah, come on. You want? She did. She had her hand. I seen her hand. I don't want to hold her. Her. Wow. Okay. So y'all got the books? Yeah, we can read them. Y'all want to read them out loud? Everybody do a page. Everybody do a page. Who else got a book? Who else got the book? Yeah, go. Yeah. Okay. First page, second page, third page, fourth page. 21. Yeah. I'm gonna play my song too. Y'all go ahead. Mm. He can read any of these words on this wall that you hear. Yes. So you're never too young to learn, guys. Never too young. Y'all can, okay, y'all ready to start reading? Okay, go ahead. Hey, pop that first page off. Okay, everybody's reading. Go ahead.
Everybody's reading. Hey there, my young friend. Are you ready to discover the amazing world of reading?
Good job.
When you reading, you get to go on all sorts of adventures. You can travel to far off places, meet new friends, and learn about different cultures and times. It's like watching a movie in your head, but even better because you can get to create the pictures and senses yourself. And did you know that reading is like experience for your brain? Just like you exercise your body to make it stronger and healthier, reading exercises your brain and helps it grow and develop.
Wow. That's it. Y'all want, well, yeah, that's good. Yeah, y'all good. Y'all can have the books, so y'all can take the books home. What, let me see that practice book. Is that the practice book? The one that everybody wrote? My daughter wrote in it? She tore it up. In the back of this book, if you look in the back, in the very back, not on the back. So I have these sight words in here. So, kind of go through this and practice this with your parents. You know what I mean? The sight words in the back. Yeah, I'll try to put some little bit more four-letter words in there just to give it a little bit more of a challenge. And then y'all tell me what y'all think about this song.
We gonna love it.
Oh man, I'm not even on the internet. Okay. See if I got it on here. I don't know where it's at.
What's going on, everybody? It's me again, Jet Bro, with the Petro. And I got a little something special today. I'm gonna do something for the kids. Encourage them to be
Man, I need to get a video.
productive, healthy people. So, listen up. Everybody's reading. Yes, tag that video. Tell me what you're reading.
You tagging my
What
person.
you got there? Everybody's reading today. Turned up. Everybody's reading. Yes, they is. Tell me what you're reading.
Yeah, that's my voice. I use my country voice.
Today. Let me tell you about reading. Let me tell you. It's your mind that you're feeding. You gain knowledge and power. Mental exercise, hour after hour. Reading's the key to unlocking your mind. It's a habit that'll last a lifetime. Reading takes you to places unknown.
Yeah.
So pick up.
Like I can talk like that all day, man. You know what I'm saying, partner? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
For your mental health, boost your brain power, and increase your wealth. It's a way to relax and unwind. Leave your worries and stress far behind. Grab a book or a phone and turn the page or get your scroll on. Everybody get your scroll on. Everybody and their mama get your goddamn scroll on. Darn too. Tell me what you're reading. What you got there? Everybody's reading today. It's a reading party. Everybody's reading.
Absolutely, yeah.
Tell me what you're reading. So why you not? Everybody's reading today. Everybody's reading. Read books. Tell me what you're reading. Good books. Everybody's reading today. Everybody's reading. Yes, they are. Tell me what you're reading. What you got there? Everybody's reading today.
Oh, in the books too?
Yeah, look in the mirror, scream self-love. Look in the mirror, scream self-love. Self-love kill your demons. Self-love heal your heart. Self-love give you confidence, the confidence that you need. It kill you all your insecurities. Self-love.